Next week I'll do it.
I'm on it. There you go. Yeah. See, my weight went perfect.
Are you streaming?
Yeah.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Not for me.
Not for me either.
Mate, refresh the page. I'm on the dashboard. But now everybody's in the wrong room.
Great.
You just set up another room?
Well, I've done it from stream now because I couldn't do the settings for the other one. So I'm going to delete that event.
No.
Now I've got to go find
another room. Now we're live. We are live.
Fuck's sake.
Well, you better delete the other room.
Now
we're live.
Now we're live. We are live.
No, we're on it now.
Okay, how's the audio?
I don't know.
Now
we're live. We are live.
No, we're on it now.
Oh, that one says we're
live.
Okay,
how's the audio?
There's echo.
Yeah, why are we echoing?
That's not the one that we're live on.
Wait.
That one says we're live, but there's nothing on screen for it.
Hold on, I'll put this link in chat, Mike.
What the fucky fuck?
You gotta delete the other room real quick. That's the one I'm on right now in chat.
Right, yep, I can see us on there now.
Yeah,
okay.
we're on there.
That one's muted, good.
Echo,
the echo's gone.
Has it?
Yep.
Okay.
Right, that's it.
Yeah, it's because we had two separate streams going at the same time. That
well, that was
Jay.
That was a fucking experience.
That's why we get together half an hour before the show.
What's up, everyone in chat? How are you all doing?
Hi, welcome to Savs episode 34.
Yay!
I hope everyone wasn't super confused by everything, but we are good. I think we're good. Are we good?
Debatable point, but yeah, I'm okay.
Fair enough.
How's everyone? Hello, Michelle, Mobro, Ken. We've got
Maca
Vapes,
Martin Horn, Darren Rhodes, Jay Jerry,
Nidge. How you doing, fella?
Johnny the Vapeaholic, Stephen Lewis. I'm waiting for Stan to get the picture and jump over to this one. All right, I'm going to share this out. This link out real quick.
Live chat, ladies.
What's up,
yes.
Frank Wolf?
Live chat indeed. Shared on Twitter. Shared to my page. Group, rather. Doo-ba-doo. Yeah. This is going to be a fun one.
If you post it on pages, put it on LVC page as well. I streamed.
Is that a page or a group?
Page. I streamed on there last night. The fight. Oh my god, I had 2,500 viewers.
Damn. That's illegal.
Wasn't the fight in the crowd better than the actual fight in the ring, though?
Yeah.
That's what I heard too. Yeah. I missed it.
Yes, Baba.
What are your favourite things what we're growing?
We are growing rocket, carrots, bell peppers, tomatoes, and strawberries.
What is?
Macca, you're just one ugly motherfucker. So get
I don't
over it.
have access to Jay's page. What's Jay's page called?
L-V-C space page.
Oh, see, I have group here. I have LVC group.
Yeah, just paste it in the page.
I don't have page. I have group.
Change that.
I don't manage your page though.
Oh yeah, shit.
Here, I'll post it in the Savs page.
Better get me set up, sir, and I.
Yeah, you know, 22 minutes after the show, meant to start. All right. Well, Mike, I guess we should start with you then. What do you got going on?
With me, only 2 setups tonight. Pulse 80 with the recurve, and in that I'm on some of Cotton and Something's custard tart. What was it? Cotton and Cable. custard tart. Then I'm on the old, well, not old, but the Enforcer with the Bonza. And in that, I've got some Mr. Gelato's Raspberry Ripple. That's me for tonight. I did have another setup with another gelato one, which was the, I read that, Custard Trifle. But can't be asked to get another set of batteries out for that setup.
Man, you make me look like you make me look bad because I've got so many setups here. I'm just gonna go through them super fast. All right.
That's it. You're finished. My go.
Fine. Go ahead, Jay. What do you got?
No, I'm joking. Go on.
Arc 240 Coil Art Mage V2 with I can't remember. Oh, this is the legit apple cream. This is by Hometown Hero. Really good stuff. Coil Art Mage Box Mod 217 with the Mage sub tank on top. Pre-made coils in there with mesh. Lovely. On that, I've got some Grappleberry by Mr. Salty. 5 milligram Nick Salt. Yeah, that's a thing. Rig Pig, the traditional V1 Rig Pig with the roughneck and a DHD tip. In that, I've got Vape Bay's Leche, Tres Leches Cake. Half Mood Squonker, Janky AF edition, still gorgeous, with some Sky Black, and I've got these sweet new Watofo Squonker refill bottles that Joel's been showing off on the stew all the time. So finally, I've got myself some of those. Got myself one of those Watofo Flux kits as well. In there, I've got Mystery Pop by Mighty Vapors. I've got my little mouth to lung setup Anakin Chroma platform series with the Zenith on top of there with some Grindhouse Americano. I've got my little Vaptio. What is this one called again?
CF mod by Aspire.
There you go. Yeah, the Aspire CF clone, miniaturized. In there, I've got some Adore e-liquid, not from concentrate, orange, delicious, delicious, delicious. And that's me. Go ahead, Jay.
Wow.
I'll just answer one quick question quickly from Stephen Lewis. What resistance coil would you recommend in the recurve on the Pulse 80? At the moment, I'm using a Fralian at 0.23.
I'm at 0.24 on a Clapton.
Between the 0.2 and 0.25, you'll be fine at around about 45, 50 watt.
Boom, all day.
There you go.
So, I have got my Dreamer with a Lucid on top. Oh yeah, baby. Loving this bad boy. Loving it. And I've got some, I'm not even going to say it because Nick's pissed me off today. No, I'm joking. So I've got some Strawberry Blaz anal gland.
You better explain that later.
I've got obviously my trusty Ali Mongrel with my Apocalypse on there with my flat wire 007 build on there, and I've got some in Fruities. Which one is this? This is Sour Fruits by Dr. Vapes. Boom, hammer time. Lovely bit of gear that is. Oops, and I dropped new mod. Fuck's sake, can't get the staff nowadays. And then I've got my 80 watt Dreamer. 80 watt box mod, sorry, I've done the Dreamer, I'm looking at it, fucking idiot. So I've got my 80 watt Pulse with my recurve on top with a 0.24 Clapton in there, and I've got this at the moment is my go-to right now, and it's Blaz Peach. Oh my days, if you lot don't know about this, you better get to know.
Well,
then
hopefully soon.
Then I got my Vapor Storm, is it? Yeah, Vapor Storm 200 watt Puma. Number 1 edition, limited edition, cartoony comic thing with a Nautilus 2 on top with, yeah, you got it right, Nick Salts. Yeah, Element Nick Salts in there. Plus I've got my pod with Nick Salts into. That's me.
Nice.
What's up, Richard Stade? How you doing, fella?
So you guys all have this right here, right?
Nah.
Yep.
You didn't get one, Jay?
Nah.
Nah?
Nah,
You said no?
I just didn't answer. I'm a bit I'm too busy for that at the moment.
Oh, look at you.
No, I've got a lot of personal shit going down right now.
Fair enough. Well,
But
thank you for joining us.
I've just got to say, so this 80 watt Pulse 80 watt box mod, yeah, it is dual battery, right?
No?
No, single battery.
You know, it takes different batteries. You know what I mean?
Yes, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So it takes the 18650 and the 2700.
Yep.
I've got a 21700 in there.
What?
Yeah. So there is a little bit of tweaking that I need to do to it. So I need to purchase another set of doors, and I've just got to, just down here, this side here, I've just got to run a Dremel down there just to put a groove in there, because when I put the door on, it does rock slightly. So if I just put a little groove in that, bang, that's a hack for days. This battery lasts me a long time in there. It lasts me about 2.5 days.
And where did you get that battery?
Funny story that. well, when you guys came over and Mr. Can't or won't give directions properly, sent us all round Birmingham to look for an off license that didn't even exist, Stan lost them in my car. So he went back and had a look, couldn't find them. Anyway, the next day I was taking all my stuff out of the car when I got home, and whoo, lo and behold, I found a pair of batteries. Oh, cushy, I'll have some of them. Cheers, Stan. Tenacious TX Vapes, courtesy
Put it
of
to
you.
good use.
Yeah, so it is a minute bit of rock in there, but I reckon if I get a Dremel on a different set of doors and Dremel that out just slightly, that'll stop that. But it works perfectly, no different at all. Just lasts a bit longer. That's all.
I will be expecting an update on that soon.
What the bit of a Dremel-y bit, and see if the door fits properly.
Yeah, you should do it live.
Yeah. It is a bit, I'm not going to lie, it is a little bit tight to get in and out, but the beauty of having the doors removable both sides, like, you can push it out from the back. Because if you couldn't push it out from the back, you'd have no chance of getting it out. Because it does push, like, it is very tight to get in the top when you do it, but once it's in, there, it's in. But you'd never get it out. You have to push it from the back to get it out.
Ashtrays Remembered says that's his Christmas and birthday taken care of, Stan.
Alfie Hemmings, for a cheap mech to get started with, get yourself the Dreamer, mate. Excellent mech, excellent quality, and cheap on the price.
And they just came out with aluminum, which are amazing. I need to get one of those because, yeah, aluminum, and it looks gorgeous in purple. Oh my god, Demo's got one, and I am so jealous.
Or anodized, yeah?
Yeah, the finish is really nice on them.
Nice.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm still waiting for the stacked black to get in over here again.
Is he doing the stacked black? Because he stopped doing the black finish ones, the coated one.
I know the coated ones, but I thought anodized was going to happen for stacked as well.
Pretty sure he's going to be doing that. I don't know. Stan's in chat right now, so we'll have to wait and see.
I've still got Stan's build in there. Stan built that personally for me as well.
I was going to say, have you actually learned to build that yourself yet?
Nah, there's no need. I'll leave that in there. I'll just clean it up, re-wick it, job done. What's the point of fucking around? Don't fix something that ain't broke.
What the fuck, Stan?
There's no stack for black? Come on, man. Dude.
What the fuck, Stan? Really?
Just means you'll have to get another colour.
What's going on? Oh, I saw Poggy. Poggy's in chat. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Poggy?
Hello, hello.
The Pogstar.
What's up, James Franklin?
Yeah.
Bill Byrne?
So, what's everybody else vaping on? Hit us up. Let's have a look.
Well, goddamn's in the house as well.
What? Oh, WGD.
Yeah.
Nice. Don't have control over that. Oh. Stan. Boo.
I vape 3mg, but like to try Nick salts. Can you tell me what I will need, please? You'll need a very strong head, or else you'll get hooked.
Ashtrays, them ones are not going to be available over here anymore.
So basically, for Nick salts, what you need is a very good, like, all-in-one, like, MTL or a decent MTL tank. That's where you're going to get the best performance from Nic salts. See, I'm running it on the Puma 200 watts, my Nautilus 2. The Nic salts in there, mate, it's amazing. I love it. And the battery life on this, I get like 3.5, 4 days out of this because I'm only running it at 17 watts. Spot on.
Wow.
17 watts too? Wow.
Yeah.
I run mine at like 15. 17 is a lot for mouth to lung.
Yeah, but I've got a 0.7 coil in there.
Fair, yeah. All right, so I've got a 1.7 coil in here.
Yeah.
When I use my Berserker on mouth, obviously mouth to lung, on the Aegis, I've got it on 20 to 22 watts.
DC Reckley, I'm so confused, but I was sitting in the wrong video and chatting to myself. Blame Nick.
No,
Hashtag
Jay's
blame
fault.
Nick. No.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
I'm not taking it. No. No. Alright, let's put this to chat, yeah? Right, guys. So this is a serious thing, right? So Nick and Mike was in a chat 40 minutes before I was, yeah? I came in 6 minutes before the show, ready just to, you know, just click the button and whatnot. And then Nick decides to tell me, oh, you've got to go and set up the event. Like, what the fuck? Who thinks, X1 in the chat, if you think that that should have been set up for me to come in and just push the button and go?
Yeah, okay. X1 Jay's fault, X2 my fault. How about that? But besides that,
They're just going to X2 it anyway.
X3, don't even think about blaming me because I ain't computer savvy.
Look, X1 Jay's fault. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. Do you know what? I'm man enough to take one for the team. So, guys, I'm sorry it was late. It was Nick's fault, but I'll take the blame.
How about this? Next week, I will set up the call. There you go. Job done. All I have to do is hand you the stream key, and you're ready to go. Oh, now we're getting X2s. Wait, Dion78 says X4. Double my fault?
Double your fault, mate. What's going on, IVC? How we doing, man?
Like Spencer Wolf, unpronounceable name, dude.
Badger in the shed to be blamed. Lost Vapor,
man.
get lost.
I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that name.
Which, the Spencer one.
Yeah.
Right, so are we going to do it again?
Stan says Nick makes the stew late every week.
So
really.
hashtag blame Nick for real. So
Yeah,
it's
right. You wish you could blame me. It's all good. Next week we should have the call feature up and running as well. I'm gonna hope as long as Jay gets here more than 6 minutes ahead of time, we can have the call feature ready. I was ready to put the link or the number on the Instagram and all that stuff. I was ready to go. And I was waiting on him to give me the number, and he was preoccupied.
no worries, Lost Vapor and a kitty man. So that name is Wolfschlager Steinhausen Bergerdorf.
I love when everyone attempts it. It's great.
I don't know, do you attempt it? Do it.
Hold on. Well, I'm going to try to do it as quick as possible. Wolfschlager Steinhausen Bergerdorf.
Right, go.
Hausen. It's Hausen, not Hauser.
Hausen, yeah.
Damn, I was close.
Wolfschlager Steinhausen Bergerdorf.
It's once you get used to it, it's like just slowly getting into a very cold body of water.
It's like red lorry, yellow lorry.
Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna attempt that one.
Go on, just for shits and giggles.
Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry. No.
Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry, blah.
Tongue
Fuck that
twisters.
shit.
I'm not good with tongue twisters at all. I mean, I talk fast in my videos, and like literally what you see at the very end of my videos, like after the outro and everything, I usually clip in a few little mess ups. That's literally what happens when my tongue
That's your show, innit?
as fast as my brain. Huh?
That's your whole show then, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I have to clip out about an hour of me going blah 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 blah.
Mate, I've got some of me. Goddamn, fucking cunt. Fucking man. Start again.
You should do that live. That would be brilliant. Yeah. Now repeat my name 10 times over and over. No, absolutely not.
Spencer.
Yeah.
Spencer. Yay!
You did it. Congratulations. You did it. So, yeah. What's everyone excited about? What's new? What's going on? What's been happening this week?
Well, there's been a lot in Europe this week, you know.
Really?
Yeah, so they had a Cibada and Hemp Festival in Greece. They have a Cibada Festival in Berlin, and Madrid Vape Expo is going on today, now.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
So,
I think I heard about that one.
Isn't that where Tommy is now, at Madrid or something?
He's at Berlin.
Is it Berlin, is he?
Yes, he's in Berlin. When's my pod system review coming out? To be honest, right, so this is why I wasn't around last week, right? My nan just died, and I've been sorting out a few bits and bobs, going up to see my family and that, and I've just been promoted to area manager of the company that I work for, and I just haven't got time to breathe, let alone do a review right now or edit what I've got. I've got them pre-done. They're all done. All the takes are done. I've just got to chop them together, because basically all I've done was the forward facing on all of them, the down facing on all of them, but I've just got to chop them and put them together and put them out. But I haven't had the time to do it, but I will be doing it as soon as I possibly can. But over the next week or so, I've got a funeral, a christening, and then I've got to do a few other bits and bobs, so it won't be anytime this week.
So
Okay.
Jay is in the market for an editor. So if you're an editor out there, you want a job.
And we have a question in chat as well from Lance Holden. Panel, what's your favourite mid to high end bottom airflow RDA? Can't say Kennedy, and then he's put reload 1.5 with a question mark. For me, I'm going to stay quiet on that one because I cannot stand bottom airflow.
So wait, let me get this question right. Mid to high level bottom airflow. Wait. Mid level, so like under like what? $75, something like that. I haven't tested a lot of bottom airflow recently. The only one I've tried is a Phobia, and that one is not that great. So I really couldn't recommend that a lot. I would say maybe what's Daniel's?
Yora?
The Aura. Aura seems pretty good. I haven't tried it though, you know. I mean, there's always the Tsunami. Like if you want to go like a little old school there, Tsunami 24, something like that.
Yeah. Old school.
Everyone's saying the Godria Bolt.
No idea. I'm not saying it.
Never seen it. Never heard of it. I've never used the Reload. But yeah, I mean, for me, my number one pick for bottom airflow has always been at Kennedy. And the thing about Kennedy is like he does some really good sales for holidays. So we're going to have the next one coming up is probably the 4th of July. He's going to be doing a big sale for that. So I just wait. I wait until there's sales on stuff, and then I buy it. I got a really good deal on a full Ruby 270 setup for Christmas. I only paid $140 for a mod that's got a built-in Kennedy, so it's actually pretty good.
Nice. Thanks for the love in chat, guys. I appreciate it. It really does mean a lot. Seriously, thank you. But yeah, I normally tend to stay with what I've got. Really, I don't. Bottom airflow. I'm just a messy fucker when it comes to bottom airflow. Seriously, like the flavour's awesome on it. It really is. But when you just like, it just fucking goes everywhere. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, when you go, what was that? When your juice down in your drip? Yeah.
Straight down and said everywhere, all out the fucking sides. Fucking hell.
Nice. Yeah, typically that's what happens. You have to paint your coils if you're going to do bottom airflow most
1
of
minute.
the time.
Jules Mama Vapes. Hi.
Hi, Mama Vapes. She is amazing. Can we just stop and take a second to say how awesome she is and how she treated all of us reviewers at Expo?
Mate, it was unbelievable.
A massive backpack full of water. Her and her husband brought a huge
backpack. It was a car boot full of backpack and snacks. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yep.
Legend. Seriously.
And if you're not subscribed, please go over and subscribe to her.
There you go.
Oh, I'll do it after the show.
But seriously, an absolute legend for that alone,
Yep.
right there. But she was like, she was literally being like the vape mom at the expo. It was great. It was just like, oh, do you want a water? Everyone got a water? Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, I think it was something like 160 bottles she had in the boot of her car.
When she first introduced herself, and then she went off to talk to someone else, and it's like, oh shit, sorry, I forgot your name. What's your name? It's Jules, you cock. I was like, alright, yeah, nice one. So we've got it's a Jules, you cock thing going on right now.
so I wanted to kind of put a question out to the chat right now and just basically ask. I mean, I know a bunch of people caught us doing the testing of this format the other night, but I would kind of wanted to get some thoughts from chat real quick about this setup, you know, being able to see all of us on the screen at the same time and how everything looks and sounds and all that. Because, I mean, personally, I'm a big fan of it. I was the one that kind of recommended it to everybody, and I don't know. I personally like it, so I just want to get some feedback from the chat and the panel, you know, if you guys have anything to say about it.
I think I like it. Like, although I'm not as big as what I usually am when I talk on the screen, it doesn't matter.
And
Oh,
Tom
you like
Meredith,
being
it's a
big?
couple of £100 a year, mate.
For what?
Suntan lotion for me, egghead.
Oh, man, you said to yourself, too, you're like, oh, I'm not going to bother putting a hat on today.
Yeah, too damn hot for me to put a hat on at the moment.
Fair enough.
This egg would turn into something that's hard boiled.
That's alright. Comb your beard over. You'll be fine.
There's your Photoshop, everyone. If you could get Mike's beard flowing over the top,
Maybe in a couple of months.
put that in the Savs meme group, I would love that. I might have to do it myself, to be honest.
You know, in a couple of months, I might have a beard as long as Morton Owens.
But you got to braid it. Could you do 2 braids and then just pin those to the top?
Quite easily. I've got the beads somewhere around here as well, so
Nice.
Andy,
have
we haven't got the 40-minute limit no more.
Nope.
Just FYI.
Hashtag pro account. Hashtag very expensive. But we have a question in chat. How's the recurve? I love the recurve.
the
Boom.
recurve is
Banging.
fucking awesome.
I ain't put it
Flavor.
down.
Flavor,
Seriously.
flavor.
Yep. It's the best single coil RDA I've actually used to date.
Mate, I love it. Seriously, I just fucking love it.
Yep, I'm a big fan. We actually have them in stock at my shop now, so I'm excited
Nice.
about that. We actually got the gunmetal ones. Apparently, the gunmetal ones are what everyone's going for. So
Okay.
I don't know. I guess that's the thing. But we do have the gunmetal in stock at my shop, and
I'm happy with my stainless.
Do you know what does look really nice though? I've just got to show you guys this. Oh my god. Cover your ears. Oh, let me. How can I mute myself?
you can mute yourself down the lower left-hand corner. There you go.
Dog! Shut the fuck up!
Just watching his mouth.
It's like, dog, shut the fuck up.
Mike, did you have a point?
This.
Hey, what?
So.
Jay.
Yeah, so this is the recurve on the Dreamer. Mate, I just think it looks so fucking sexy.
It does.
Just the curves and everything just match. Although, I'm one of these people that are like, oh no, it's like a little bit like smaller. It's like half a mil smaller all the way around, obviously. But you don't notice it with the shape and the curves of it. It just blends in. You just do not notice it. I love it.
I really want a 24mm version of the recurve, because I think it's sitting at what, 23 or 22 right now. Can't really tell.
No, what's the top of the Dreamer? 25.
Top of the Dream
Is
is
it?
25, yeah.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah.
this is 24. So that's why there's a gap.
Oh, damn! It's 24. I thought it looked smaller.
There you go, mate. Rub it all you want.
Oh God, Mike, no, please.
You need to shave that. You got some little sprats coming through there. Little spratters.
That's all right, I'll just carry them later.
He's saving.
Look, oh my god.
He's saving them. I think they could easily do a dual coil version of the recurve, and I would love to see that.
So
Basically
I don't think they need to do a dual
No,
coil.
I don't think they do. This is it. This speaks
Look,
fucking volumes,
I
mate.
don't think they have to either, but I would love to see it. You know, I would love to see them do that.
Someone just Photoshop a dual coil in a Dreamer for him so he can see it.
Not a dreamer, a recurve.
A recurve, sorry.
I mean, technically, you can even build a dual coil if you do like 2.5 mm coils. You can stack them, so that could be a thing. I mean, I could do a build video on that, but as it stands for a single coil, I love it on a mechanical squonk mod. It's great.
Recurve's
Standard
22.
recurve is 22.
Is
Cap
it
will be
really?
23. Yeah, I figured that. Imagine a 25 mm. That would be even better. Something new that I'm excited about is this guy right here. This kit is actually really, really good. This is the Watofo Flux kit.
Looks like the Penguin's tuxedo.
You know what it reminds me of actually is like a beetle, because it's like shiny and like it's bluey purple. I don't know if it's coming out on camera that well, but it's like a bluey purple.
No, Nick, you remind people of a beetle.
Hello. Only when I do my British accent. But yeah, this kit though, it's simple, it's efficient, and it looks gorgeous. I love the aesthetics of this thing. It's just a sexy looking little kit. Dual 18650, and it goes up to, I don't even know, I haven't even checked to be honest, and probably 150. Nope, 200. 200 watts. Yeah, it goes up all the way up to 200 watts. So that's good. The tank, the flavor is really good. I'm getting really good vapor production as well.
Ringo Bassett.
For a mod from Watofo, you know, it's damn good. I'm on the powerful setting now, and you can feel the curve. You can feel how it like ramps up quicker. It's actually really nice.
Have you like done the upgrade, the firmware upgrade for the Pulse?
Nope.
No.
I don't even have a pulse, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
I tend not to do those software upgrades or firmware upgrades, whatever you call them. I
Why?
leave it how it comes out as standard.
Mate, you got powerful mode now.
Don't need
Oh.
it.
It's amazing.
Have you ever got a product and the company emails you after and goes, "Hey, make sure you update the firmware right away"? It worries me. It reminds me a lot of like Xbox and stuff like that, where you load a game in and instantly you
No,
have to
You take it out of the box and instantly.
have a massive update on it, and it's so annoying. What's up, Shane? Shane, I just did a big boy build. I'm sure you saw that already. It's in. Oh, I don't have my setup here. It's actually at the shop right now. It's in the fancier RTA thing, but love those coils, man. Just simple fused Claptons, but they're banging.
Yes, I got to give a big shout out to Shane, Big Boy Coils. Thank you for my MTL selection that you sent over to me a couple of weeks ago. I haven't got around to using them yet, but I will do. But they look fucking awesome. Cheers, dude.
And
Yeah.
how are we doing, Michelle Lynn? Hope you're doing well.
Michelle Lynn, Dull Dime Mods.
Hello, Michelle.
Her and I have actually been talking a little bit on the Vape Stew Discord about potentially, like, at some point in the future, doing some sort of collaboration, which would be pretty cool.
Nice.
Nice.
A dull dime for all. Yeah, we're gonna try to work something out with that. I think it would be pretty cool.
Ashtrays is asking, do you actually like that fancier?
It's interesting. It's, you know, not the greatest thing under the sun, but
Wasn't the question you was asked.
it's not bad. It's not great. You know, I'm kind of like right there in the middle. It's just something different. I like the concept behind it, and I feel like a different company could probably do it much, much better.
Still not the question he asked.
Like I told you, I'm like kind of in the middle. I'm just like,
He's sitting on the fence with it.
He's on the fence with that
It's-
steak right up his backside, and he.
I'm in your back garden behind the shed.
You dickhead. Shit.
Let's see. Yeah, do we have any more questions here in chat that we can answer?
Yeah, come on, guys. Hit us up in chat. Anything that you want us to talk about, what you want to ask questions about, hit us up. That's what we're here for.
Nice one, Shane. Even the Bogan has used these coils in a video.
Yeah,
Nice.
I saw that. It's awesome,
Nice.
man.
Nice.
What is your go-to juice at the moment?
Nick Salts.
Yeah, but which juice? What flavor?
Oh, mate, anyone. I don't care.
You're just a fiend.
At the moment, I don't know. I've been liking the frost, like that eucalyptus frosty stuff from Elements. Like, gives you the fucking kick. Like, woo.
I can honestly say, majority of the time, the juice I'm vaping on is Ultimate Juice.
Yeah, I'm digging the Sky Black. I'm addicted to black currant now, you guys. I have a problem. I've been massive.
My favourite one at the moment, apart from their blue slushy, is the blueberry milkshake.
I need more Fiznik, Joe. Fiznik is the shiznik, boy.
Yeah, I definitely need some Fiznik because I want to use Fiznik on what is it? The cola from Riot Squad.
Roots
Oh,
Caribbean Cola. Yeah, you know that. That's nice, man. That is nice.
My go-to juice at the moment. Oh, I'm gonna have to say Mystery Pop. I mean, this stuff, I keep going back to it, and oh, it's so good every single time. It's like this really nice candy flavor.
I hate to say it, I really do. But if I'm not vaping Nick Salts, it's Blaz, you bastard. But
Right,
nah.
and I'm slowly but surely.
I don't hate to say it, I love it. It's fucking lovely. I do like it.
I need to get that over to you guys because
Yeah.
it's something that I think will do really well over there. It's something different, and I feel like it would sell. You know, I feel like at shops it would do well. It's a blue raspberry line. I know a lot of people over there like blue raspberry. They like their stronger fruit flavors, and that's what I'm delivering or trying to deliver over there.
Vaping with Mobro, the Mango Blaz. It's the cleanest mango that you're ever gonna taste. Like, and I said this to Nick the other day. It's lovely. I do love it. I do. There is a little bit of a but. When I vape it for too long, like the flavour gets a little bit light, shall we say. But if I give it a break for a little while and then go back to it, the flavour's good again. But I do love it. But at the moment, this peach one is off the hook.
Yeah, peach is really good. I'm happy with the way it came out.
Peach
It's
is
just
banging.
the right amount of peach.
But Laura actually loves the watermelon.
The
Yeah.
watermelon one is banging.
She's caned my bottle. I've got none of it. She's took it, gone. I don't. I probably only just about got to sniff it.
Ashtrays Remembered asked if there's any new dual battery squonkers on the horizon. I swear I saw one the other day. I can't remember. My brain is so fried from this week at work. I just can't even remember the things I saw on Instagram this week.
Sorry, question from Redbeard Vape Reviews as well. Redbeard Vapes. When you started reviewing, how did you manage to get views? He's averaging 8 per video.
Yeah, just stick at it, man. Everybody,
stick at it,
everybody
but,
starts there.
I would say learn the tagging, which is what I'm still learning.
Yeah, tag it and pump it out on every bit of social media that you've got. Just cross pump it out there. So if you've got an Insta, put it on there. If you've got a Twitter, put it on there. If you've got a Facebook, put it on there. Do
Yep.
everything
So
like that.
the only thing I do is that every single video that I click the thumbs up to gets a shunt onto Twitter automatically.
Yep.
That's the only thing I do. I don't
Cross-
spam it out on Facebook or anything.
Cross promotion is very important. Tagging is very important. Use all the tools that you can. I use a thing called TubeBuddy, and it's an extension for Chrome that you can kind of manage your analytics a little bit better. You can see things in a little bit more detail right on the video, and it will rank your search tags. So if you like tag certain things, it'll show you in which rank you are in the search queue. So the higher the better, obviously. But the other thing is consistency. Keep pushing out content. Look at people like Jared the Vaping Goat. He is putting out like 8 to 15 videos a week, and he's cranking along with subscribers. And more power to him, because he's putting in the work and he's seeing the results. And it's definitely a good thing. But yeah, anyone watching right now, go check out Redbeard Vapes. Maybe that will help your view count as well. Just kind of getting people to shout you out and stuff like that. I mean, we have done it in the past where we've gotten people up to certain milestones and that kind of thing just by shouting them out on the channel. And the making friends with other reviewers and getting them to help you out is a nice little bump. But you can't always rely on just that alone. You really need to just put in the work yourself.
What is a good single battery mod that is nice, compact size, says Mr. Franklin? I don't know. I'm very interested with the nunchaku. I've got some in the shop, but I haven't actually used one.
The nunchaku is a really good kit. Not gonna lie, it's a really good kit. It's a little bit on the expensive side for but if you think about it, think about a single battery box mod. It's about the equivalent of that with a full kit with the tank and all. And
where you can take the rubber, well, because obviously we've got the 2mm TPD thing, so you got the rubber thing. Oh no, he's in America anyway, so you come without it, so that's all good. But yeah, for what it is, like it's quite versatile for what it is. It's a tube mod. It's got a decent, like from what I hear, it's got a decent sub-ohm tank on top.
The nunchaku is a really nice tank. Not getting any spit back, no leaking. No gurgling, anything like that.
But then you got the versatility of taking a spare battery with you, just one battery. You don't have to carry 2 batteries to change it out if you need to change it out. It's variable wattage. It's quite compact for what it is. But yeah, 80-watt device as well. But anybody else with any single battery mods?
Who's the other one that's just brought out their version of the nunchaku?
Oh, iJoy.
That's the ones, yeah.
iJoy just put out the... God, it's sounds like a sword name. Saber?
Saber, yeah.
Yeah, the Saber kit is a 2700, basically a 2700 version of that.
Right.
Which is nice. I really want one myself.
Yeah, but then you've also got the old school mod. What was it? One of the Sigelis, the Swallowtail.
Yeah, Swallowtail is a nice little single.
That was a nice little single battery mod. I believe that was an 80-watter as well.
Dan Demir, the nunchaku takes proprietary coils.
It takes nunchaku coils.
Yeah.
But they're good. It's like kind of a slimmed down version of the Crown. So the coils are skinnier and they're a little bit smaller, and the tank itself is a little bit smaller. But it's just kind of like a nice simplified Crown 3 tank. And like the Crown 3 to me is like a bigger sub-ohm tank compared to everything else out there. Everyone's going short and squat. They're using bubble glass and stuff like that to like expand the capacity rather than increasing the height.
Yeah, good way of doing it.
Chris Roback, decent mod under 100. Get yourself one of them. The V-Boy. 200 watt, powered by Yeehee. Excellent piece of kit. And in the UK, I know they're around about in between 50 and 60 quid.
What tank's that comes on there?
It doesn't come with a tank.
Oh, it's not a kit then.
No, it's just a mod.
Okay.
He didn't ask for a kit, he asked for a mod.
I was just curious.
All right, one annoying thing about this, it shuts itself off.
I did warn you.
After inactivity?
Yeah.
I suppose it's a good thing.
It can be a good thing or a bad thing. It's kind of like the R240.
For a beginner, it's a very good thing. People that forget to turn their mods off when they put them in their pockets and their bags and shit, it's a very good thing.
Yeah, I agree there. And that's definitely a feature for the beginner vapor. But, for me personally, it's like, if it's sitting on the counter and I just want to pick it up and vape on it, I'm going to have to click the damn button 5 times. It's just kind of annoying. But then again, it's not really geared to vapors like myself. Proton kit. What's the Proton kit? I think I have that one. Oh yeah, the Anakin Proton.
I was going to say, wasn't that something out of back to, what do you call it? Ghostbusters. Proton.
It's a Proton Pack.
Close.
The Proton kit is decent. It feels on the cheap side. The joystick definitely feels on the cheap side, but
Michelle,
it's a nice.
me and you are gonna fall out.
Oh man. But the Proton isn't bad for $100. And Chris Hoback, I hope I pronounced that right. Jay, Mike pronounced my last name proper. There you go. How is it?
Throwback.
Hoback. All right. So I think I've been doing it right. All right. That's what she said. What did I say that would merit that? Oh no.
I can't remember. We've got so many conversations going on.
Trying to think, Joe.
Here we go. Sit
be
back.
honest, I think
Give
the
the
best
old
thing you can
timer
do
10
is
minutes.
try and get yourself a couple of the gold-plated pins. See if that would do it. Otherwise, if Stan's still in chat, can you answer him? Both of his dreamers have got the arc in trouble, dude.
All right. Yeah. There's a couple new pins out for the Dreamer.
Yeah, I've got Shane sent me the gold-plated pin for my brass dreamer. And I mean, to be honest, I've never had arc in trouble with my dreamer before. But I've changed it out for the grass. For the gold plate, and it's a lot better.
Nice. Yeah. I like there's the one that I have has like a bunch of little tiny like pins sticking up.
Yeah, I believe that's the one that Joe had in originally, and that's what was causing the arcing. I believe it was on the V1 where the pin was manufactured a little bit too short, and that's where doing the quarter turn out should have sorted that issue out.
Connection issue, not the pin. Michelle got timed out by fucking Nightbot.
She did what she wanted to do. She said, "Let's piss off Nightbot" in all caps.
Oh shit!
All right. That's 2 for Nightbot. Why do you think there are only 13K comments made on FDA flavor survey? Well, because people are generally lazy. People, if it's more than like a one button thing, like if it's a petition where you go click to sign the petition, click, done. You know, if it's more than that, then people are extremely lazy. You have to click a button, or you have to enter the website. You have to click a button. You have to type 3 sentences and go, "Flavors help me quit smoking. If there were no flavors, I wouldn't be able to quit smoking. Please don't get rid of flavors." Enter. That is too much work from the majority of people, and it's unfortunate.
So who set it up?
What do you mean?
Who set the poll up?
The FDA.
Oh, they're not gonna make it easier then.
No, they're definitely not.
Because you could have got in touch with someone and said, "Look, yeah, click this box here if you like vaping. Click this box here if you want it to go away."
But to be honest, they made it as easy as possible. They literally made it a click, like box to fill out, and then submit. That's it. That's all you have to do. It's super simple, and still we can't get hundreds of thousands. Like the fact that we don't have 100,000 is embarrassing, because there's like something like in the area of 9 million vapors in America. It's crazy.
Well, Dire thing's saying on the second site there's 92,000.
Which second site?
I've no idea. I'm just reading his comment. There are 92k on the second site.
I didn't know there was a second site. The only site that I know of is the one that Stan linked. I mean, Stan's link is Grim Green's thing that he registered, his domain, to make it simple to just type or click or whatever, instead of having that very long, drawn-out like URL. But his link goes directly to the comments page, and if you click that link, like I'm doing now, boop, I just opened up like 3 new tabs. If you click the link, you get redirected, and you get taken to the landing page for the comment period. If it'll ever load.
Mate, it's taking forever. No wonder why people don't want to do it.
John Hart's got a good idea. Create a pre-made comment for people to copy and paste, and the lazy people won't have to worry, or they won't have an excuse.
Even that, I feel like even that will be too much work. The act of copying and pasting, because if like I said, if it's more than one button, you know, you scroll through Facebook all day long and you click likes and hearts and sad faces and all that all day long, and people can't be bothered with just typing a couple sentences to save their favorite flavor vaping products. Like, it's just ridiculous to me. It's unacceptable.
So what you need to do is tell people to quit, like, just give up that one status change and just go over there
and
do that.
It's like the whole thing where you go, give up one coffee a week and donate to a good cause or whatever. It's like
2 coffees the next day. Woo!
Save your 3 clicks or whatever for 2 coffees the next day. Save your 3 clicks off of Facebook and then use those clicks of your mouse to go to the comments. You know.
Nice one, my bro.
I feel like everyone in this chat now has submitted comments. That's the thing. It's like everyone watching this right now is a hobbyist vapor, someone that's into the vaping industry and are interested in it and are invested in it. So I feel like everyone, I'm not saying like anyone in chat right now is lazy or anything like that. I'm saying the people that vape and they may know about the FDA, or maybe they're just uninformed. That's the other thing, is vape shops aren't pushing this. We need a big piece of paper or poster or something like that on the wall of every vape shop with a QR code that you just go up with your phone, scan it, it takes you right to the comments thing. You write your comment out, you show the people behind the counter, and you get the 10% discount right there. That's what every vape shop should do all across the country. But
that's a good idea. Are you doing that?
I could.
Well, there you go.
I might just do that when I go back to work on Tuesday. How about that?
How about that? There you go.
There you go, Nick. You got a question from Arif Musabeh.
Do you think there is a general apathy amongst USA vapors? Yes, I do. I feel like a lot of the people that may be even into the industry just may not even care about the advocacy side. They want to just not think about it. They want to just kind of put the blinders on and do their little vape tricks and stuff like that. I know Joel has been attacking the trickers lately. He's been going after all the trickers because they don't post anything about advocacy. Never. Even when there's a big social media push for it, they just do their normal little trick edits and stuff like that.
Yeah, but you never know. They might be using menthol or tobacco flavors.
That's very true. Or they could just be vaping zero because they just do tricks and don't actually need the nicotine side of vaping. And they could not even care about juice with nicotine in it because the FDA is not going after 0 milligram.
That is the question.
What did I miss?
I was just laughing at Michelle's comment.
There at Nightbot. Why don't you like me?
Wait.
That is the question.
But there's a whole bunch of caps in that, and she didn't get dinged for it. What the hell? What gives? Nightbot, do your job. Get rid of that. Come on, go. Sicker. Kidding. Kidding. Kidding.
So, like, do you think it'll have an impact if any of UK people go over and sign that FDA my job, blah, 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 blah?
Someone actually just put in chat that once people in the UK actually sign it, once the IP address is verified, the comment gets deleted.
So
really?
No point then.
It's unfortunate.
HideMyIP.com.
Yeah, I was going to say, you could use a VPN.
Yeah.
You can hide your IP, do what you got to do. Well, now she did it. What did she do now? Oh, there you go. So apparently all you have to do to stop Nightbot from attacking you for caps or symbols is just tag it. Tag Nightbot. I don't know. We should put that to the test. But, yeah, Let's see. Some news from this end. Jaeger Chai might be going commercial. What?
Nice one, Andy.
What?
We'll definitely be buying some of that stuff.
Jaeger Chai, man.
Nice.
You get
joy.
Jaeger Chai. Love it. People love that too. That little interview that I did with you, Andy. People love that part of the video.
Don't forget, Andy, you've got to do a lactose intolerant version.
Yeah, I got to do it with like almond milk or something.
Yeah, fucking horrible.
Oh, then you get the people that are allergic to nuts going after you too.
Oh gosh.
That's what she said. Well, I don't know. I don't know if that works.
Bronco Monk, good afternoon.
Hello.
What's up, Bronco?
Let's see. Sent me the other regulations link in Facebook. All right, well, let's click over to Facebook real quick. How come I didn't get it on this end? Oh, message requests. That's why. There we go.
Oh, that's me. Super awesome vape show.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's because you're logged into the Savs channel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this one, loading. Flavored tobacco products. Is this the one? Oh, wow. There's actually 187,000 comments received on this one. I did not know about this. Why didn't I know about this? This is the same thing. Because there's one for flavored vapor products, and there's one for, like, tobacco, like cigars and that kind of thing as well. I don't know if this one actually deals with... Oh, no. This seems like it's the same thing. I'm going to have to do more research on this. I'll get back to you guys on this in the future, but this is really interesting to me. Thank you, Dyer, for sending that over. But now I'm really curious about it.
I'll definitely be reading that a little bit later on.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do my research because I don't want to sit here reading for 20 minutes going,
Yeah.
Darren Rhodes, I think the same thing sometimes. Do you think when Nick Seltz gets more popular, the price will go down? It's expensive.
I don't know, you get the own brew stuff, it's not expensive.
I was going to say...
But is it quality Nick Seltz though?
Nick,
I've got... What?
would you say the own brew is quality Nick Salts?
Yeah. Very good.
No. Like Nick Seltz is probably in like not a Nick Seltz shot.
Like TPD Nick Salt bottles?
Yeah.
Well, I'm or Evapo do the Nick Salts, I think it's in 3, 6, 9, 12, 18 and 20.
A lot of companies now are producing e-juice that has Nick Salts in it in 3 and 6 milligram or 12 milligram, and they don't even advertise it. They just use Nick Salt nicotine.
Yep.
This one is Mr. Salty. This is like a 5 milligram. It feels like a 3 milligram when you're vaping on it. Like, it doesn't really have any sort of more throat hit than a 3 milligram e-liquid with normal freebase nicotine. And obviously they advertise that it has Nick Salts in it, but there are certain brands that are using Nick Salt nicotine for their juice and just not saying anything about it. So I don't think it's actually more expensive. There's no reason for it to be more expensive.
I just can't use Nick Salts. Sets my gastritis off.
There you go. That's a good thing to mention, actually.
I find using normal e-liquid, I'm fine. But as soon as I go on to Nick Salts, that's it. I have to start taking the old omeprazole again. Get the old gas reflex down.
That's just because you're old, Mike.
$9.99 for 3 homebrew.
I ain't fucking there, Nick.
Oh, man. I don't know if that's expensive or not. That's the thing, is like I don't know the...
Not compared to Element at $7.99 a 10 mil.
$7.99 for one, and this is $9.99 for 3.
Yeah. Basically, Homebrew's doing their Nick Salt range to try and be in competition with Vampire Vape and things like that.
But does it cut the mustard though? I wouldn't know that.
The flavour's good. The flavours are good.
Are they doing the low milligrams in Nick salts or
Yes.
just okay?
Homebrew do 3, 6, 9, and I believe they do 18 and 20 as well.
Damn. I'll tell you one thing. I am in love with 18 milligram Nick salt on a me pod. It's just right. It's just the right amount of nicotine.
If Richard Steed is still in chat, he can say that because he's actually working for my local Vapo shop.
There you go.
Hook me up, man. I need more Nick salts. I'm running out fast.
Go on vapo.co.uk.
Let's see.
3 bottles for $9.99.
And I'll actually give Andre an email, see if the discount code I've got is still active.
Hell yeah.
I mean, the other thing we were kind of talking about, I know, you know, there's some controversy behind the whole thing, but as far as the channel goes, bringing on sponsors and whatnot, you know, I know your feelings on it, you guys, but I mean, I don't know. I want to hear from the chat as well about potentially bringing sponsors on and that sort of thing. I mean, it would allow us to do giveaways and that, but it's just, I don't know. I feel like it would take away a little bit from the show if we're just constantly having to run around and getting names and collecting information and all that sort of stuff and just dealing with it, you know? Like, right now the show is raw. It's real. It's just 3 guys talking about vape stuff. And I know Mike and Jay, you guys both kind of said the same thing. You're just like, I like it the way it is.
Yep.
So.
Well, I don't mind, like, you know, because people have obviously, like, approached us and said, look, we want to do this and we want to do that. But, yeah, why not? Like, not every week, maybe every once a month or something.
Right. Maybe once in a while if you want to just sponsor a random show. Like, hey, I want to do a giveaway this week.
Yeah, if they want to sponsor a show to do a giveaway for like 1 week out of the month, then not a problem. But I'm not going to do giveaways every single week.
Yeah, I agree. Not have a constant running sponsor, because like with Vape Stew, we have a constant running sponsor, which, I mean, we haven't done a giveaway on that channel or that show in a while.
Yeah.
But we do have the opportunity to, like, let's say if one of the owners of the company will contact us 1 week and they go, hey, run a giveaway this week for free 100 mil or something like that, then we go, okay, you know. But they don't really ask anything from us, you know. They hook us up with product, obviously, and we use it during the show sometimes, but we're not tied down contractually or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure, like, Tommy and that kind of Tommy and a few other people will probably want to run a giveaway on here every now and then.
Yeah, and I think the other thing we need to do is if we're doing giveaways for companies, like a juice company or something, have someone from that juice company on representing their company.
Yeah, have them put in a little bit of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could work that out. Andy says, if it's not broke, why fix it? That's true. But it would be nice to be able to give back to you guys a little bit as well. That's kind of why I wanted to do it. Like, it's not really a you know, for us, so to speak. It would be more or less for the people watching. And Shane says, I certainly don't mind doing a giveaway every once in a while for you guys. Appreciate that, Shane. We will definitely take you up on that at some point.
Yeah, definitely, Shane. Your calls are shit up, mate.
But yeah, I mean, with this format, I feel like bigger and better things are coming, you know. Once we get a little bit more comfortable with this setup, and we can get the call feature and everything back up and running, then we could have one hell of a good show. Mm-hmm. And we did actually have a few questions about Chris from Empire there. Chris has since left the show. He made an announcement on his pages and whatnot. Chris has went his separate ways, and it's just going to be us 3 for right now. We kind of have been spinning around, kind of asking each other if we want to bring on another SAVS member, permanent. And at this point in time, we have no future plans for that, but it is a possibility you know, at some point in the future to bring on someone else as a panelist. But like you said, if it's not broke, don't fix it. Just I like hanging out with you guys. I don't know about you guys, but
And
I
again, I
tolerate
mean,
ya.
there might be a time where Chris decides he wants to come back.
and yeah,
And so, as far as I'm concerned, there's always a space here for him.
Yeah, it's more than welcome.
exactly. Yep,
He's,
absolutely.
he's just doing
And-
whatever he needs to do and concentrating on his
Yeah.
stuff, and we respect that wholeheartedly.
And as far as the guests things go, we will be doing guests occasionally. Maybe not every single week. Like this week, we all kind of said, let's just do the core group this week. Let's kind of settle into a different sort of format and, you know, get used to it before we bring a multiple people in. And we will have different guests. I know you've seen a lot of Postman and Vic on this channel, and they will be back, of course, at some point in time. But it's not going to be the mini UK vape show every week. So I'm looking to get a few more American reviewers on. You know, maybe hopefully some big names as well, like Suck My Mod or Mike Vapes or Tony Britton. You know, those kind of guys. I'd love to have those guys on the show, and maybe even Grim Green at some point. You know, if he ever has any free time. But yeah.
I think we need to look at all reviewers, not just the high numbers as well.
Absolutely. No, we'll definitely bring some more people on as well, as especially a lot of the UK reviewers, because, dude, there's so many people. I mean, there's plenty of people watching this right now that are reviewers. I mean, Redbeard Vapes, Mobro.
And talking of Redbeard Vapes, sorry, Nick, to cut you off. There's one of the Armageddon mods. Yes, I do think they are worth a look. I don't think they're called Armageddon anymore. I think they're now trading under Immortal Mods.
Yeah.
But again, are they going on this mod alone? Is it worth the price I paid for it? Possibly not, but the quality is still good.
He looks fucking gorgeous.
It does look gorgeous, especially when it's actually clean. This one's got 2 days worth of tarnish on it.
Hey.
Chef. Hashtag chef polishing.
And before Mike cut me off, I was going to say Mad Hatter. And Jules and all you guys. Yeah, lady reviewers. Absolutely. We'll probably have Michelle Lynn on at some point in time as well. She's a lady modder.
Yep.
So, there you go. But yeah, I mean, we will get you guys all in at some point in time. We're just kind of spacing it out a little bit and getting used to a different format and that kind of thing. So we have to retrain ourselves on this whole thing again. But yeah, it'll be good. But wait, what was the question you were answering, Mike?
It was from Redbeard Vapes. Is Armageddon mods worth a look? Because he's saying their price is coming down.
Right, yeah. So the thing with Armageddon, I'm sure a few of you have been following. Armageddon is now switched over to Immortal Mods, and they're now releasing products that are identical to their original releases under new names. Dude, you're a jackass. Come on, man.
Oh shit!
See, that's the problem when Jay has control. And way to pick a PNG too, a real PNG.
Well, it didn't work out, did it?
All right.
Mr. Poopy Pants.
Here we have a serious show. Jay goes and does a thing like that.
Carry on.
Damn it. Get rid of it!
Carry on. Oh shit! Carry on.
Jeez, this is, see, you let Jay just play around. Thanks, Jay. Thanks.
No worries.
Can't get the phone system working, but you can
Not
do that.
today.
Look at all the poop emojis. I'm sure there's going to be screenshots of that at some point too. Great.
Oh shit.
Now you made me lose my train of thought. So yeah, Immortal Mods. They've been re-releasing stuff called things. They called things a little bit, different names, but they look identical. There's basically the new version of the Apocalypse mod out under a new name, and it's because the whole controversy over where it's made. They were accused of making their stuff in China the entire time, and the jury's still out on that. We really don't know exactly where they're made. They've since said they had to register their name. They had to register their name in China. They had to like copyright it and patent it and all that, what have you, trademark it, I think, in China, because there was a company in China basically calling themselves Armageddon and just making clones without any sort of authorization and selling them as authentics in China. But yeah, we really don't know the truth behind the whole situation. The jury's still out on that. But it kind of doesn't look good for them now that they changed their name and everything, because it kind of like, I feel like it makes them look a little bit more guilty. But until we have proof, one way or the other, I'm just going to sit on the fence again. Go ahead, Jay. Make fun of me all you want.
What?
I mean, to me personally, the Grip is the first Armageddon mod I've actually owned, right? Or Immortal mods I've actually owned, I should say. But again, the quality is there. For me, whether it's made in America or made in China, it doesn't detract from the actual quality of the piece.
Right.
If they are saying on the website or when you do an order that it's made in USA, but it's in fact made in China, then yeah, that's the shady side of it. And the price you're paying for the mod at the moment is still the made in the USA price. Which, again, if it's made in China, lower the price.
Right.
It's not going to. The price of it is not going to actually detract from the quality of the piece.
If it is a Chinese-made mech, then it's a very, very high-quality Chinese-made mech.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not being funny. Look at the quality of the Dreamer. That's a Chinese-made mech.
And the price, it's priced appropriately, though, for
it is priced
the
appropriately.
Cost. I feel like the cost would be a lot higher.
If the Dreamer was made in the USA, you'd be looking at about 150 to 200 pound.
Yeah, exactly. So if that's the situation, if they're just ripping everyone off by way overpricing a Chinese-made mech, then that is not right. But
yeah, no, that I do agree with. But like I say, the quality of the piece is still there, whether it's made in America or made in China. It's still a good quality piece.
Now, here's a question for you, Mike, actually. I think this is a good question. Would you be satisfied if you saw them actually mass-producing mods at their shop? Like, go from outside the shop, like, okay, we're here at the shop, and, and I think they're out of Florida. Walk into the shop, walk into the back room, like, live on camera, show an actual production run of, like, the mods being made right there at the shop. Would that satisfy your curiosity? Or
of course it would.
Okay, because like there's a lot of people saying GSPD 550 says Ariel has been given many chances to tell his side, and he runs and hides. And he put out a video right after the controversy started, and it didn't show anything being made. It showed a back room with all the parts and things that looks like they're in the middle of assembly and that kind of thing, and being like their little shipping department and all that.
Yeah, so to me, what's supposed to have been showed there is a room that could be used for making the prototypes.
Exactly, and that's what a lot of people said.
Yeah, that's what that could have been. If you actually show a room, and it's got the machines running, people actually making the mods on those machines, then yeah, to me that says made in America. They're made in that workshop.
Right.
But just actually showing the machines idle with bits and pieces of mods around doesn't tell me that everything's made in America.
Exactly. And Dire Thing says that setup was too small, and there was no proof that there was more machines. He mentioned that there was more machines, but there was no proof that there was more machines. Mm-hmm. They would need many, many more.
Again, look at what's his name? Is it the Vapor Chronicles? The bloke that was at Expo?
Yeah.
No, not Vapor. Was it Vapor Chronicles or Vapor? No, not Vapor Trail. That's Tony B. It's the other one, Vapor Chronicles. Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah. His video, he went through the signature mods factory, and actually showed the mods being made. There was CNC machines and everything in there, cutting the billet out to make the bodies for the mod, like the chassis. Then there was another machine making the doors for the mods. Another machine even making the 510s and the little nuts and bolts to go on it. Everything is made in-house, and that video actually shows it.
Yep. And I give a lot of respect for Signature Mods for doing that
Yeah.
because, you know,
They didn't have to allow him to go through and show all that on his Expo vlog.
right. And I mean, other modders from America like Steve Kennedy show their productions all the time, constantly showing their new stuff. Steve Kennedy doesn't care about prototypes or anything. He's just like, hey guys, look at this new prototype. It's being made right here. Boom.
Yep.
He'll show it off on Instagram. And that is definitely, I wouldn't even have to say it's a ballsy move because honestly, he just doesn't care. He's just like, yeah, check it out. Boom. There it is. Made in America. Proof. And I believe him 100%.
If you've got an outfit that's capable of making those mods, you'd be proud to show it off.
Exactly.
You know?
And if you have a shop that is capable of God damn it, Jay. I have to watch. I have to keep popping over to the live stream to make sure like, that's what it's about.
Playing it.
God,
That's been there for ages.
this is going to be bad. This is going to be so much trouble. I'm doing the stream next week, and just wait for that. How about that?
How about that?
How about that? Anyways, God damn it. You throw me off my game here. We're talking about a serious topic here.
You
But
got
like,
that swag.
as I've said, me personally, whether the grip is made in America or the grip is made in China, I personally do not care. To me, it is a good piece of kit. It's just not right where someone's saying it's made in one country when it's made in a different country, if that is the case.
Right.
Right.
Prices-
Let's just get down to
prices-
brass tacks here. Yeah.
Shoot.
This is what the whole controversy is about, right? Okay, if it's wherever it's made, people are not liking the fact that if it is made in China, they're paying top dollar for it. They expect things coming out of China to be cheaper than what they are. That's
But then
what the be all and end all is about all of this.
There are Chinese mods out there that are like £400 in price.
You know, it's what people are expecting though. Like, people are expecting it to be cheaper. People are expecting it to be shitter quality. Like, but as far like what you've just said, it's not compromising the quality in any way. Okay,
No, it's not.
they fucked themselves up because they should have just said it from day one or whatever. Like, and then there wouldn't be none of this controversy out here right now. You know, but I don't know.
I think if the point of the matter is that they're lying to people by, well, I can't even say they're lying. Well, yeah, I guess you could. If they are in fact made in China, they've been lying. There
Yeah.
you go. But now they are made in China. Immortal Mods is their like Chinese counterpart or what have you.
Yep.
So
Which,
My-
as you know, on the grip, on the top, it states Immortal Mods.
exactly, not Armageddon Manufacturing. So, do I believe that Armageddon was making things in China from the get-go? I don't think so at first, because I feel like at first, I mean, their quality hasn't dropped, which is a good thing. They've always made a very high-quality product, but I feel like they started getting burdened with the requests for more and more and more.
That's more like the scenario. They couldn't keep up with the demand.
Right. And
That's
they
more likely
outsourced.
the scenario. They outsourced to somewhere where it could be more affordable, more beneficial for them to make a bit of better money, without whatever. But yeah, like you say, it is more to do with the trust thing. Like they've said one thing and just led you along the garden path. But mate, it is what it is.
And it brings up Ariel made a statement that said he's working with his team of lawyers and this and that about working on the actual term "made in America" because there are like speculations on the difference of "made in America" or "assembled in America" using Chinese parts, etc. And now they're kind of like working on that whole situation. And my whole thing is, look, if it's made in America, then you can stamp made in America. If it's made in America using Chinese parts, like if you have everything
Shipped in.
machined and shipped,
Yeah.
then it depends on the definition of made in America, you know?
Well, that's assembled then, isn't it?
Yeah.
would be assembled in America, not made in
Yeah,
America.
which is what things that are put together in this country have on them assembled in the UK.
And I've brought up this point before, where if like you look at an iPhone, it says designed in California, made in China.
Yeah.
You know.
Hello, Chris, Empire Vape Co. How you doing, fella?
What's up, Chris?
Going on, Chris? How we doing?
Hello there,
Kushti.
Chris.
This is for you, Kushti Mush.
My gosh. Kushti mush. There it is.
Intimate.
So, but yeah, apparently GSPD 550 is really taken to this whole thing. He says Ariel took the Made in America off of their IG profile page the day or two after it all started. It's not looking good, man. I always gave Ariel the benefit of a doubt, but it's really not looking good for him.
Mate, let's just face it, they duped everybody, that's it.
I mean, I can't really go that far yet, though. I still can't go that far because I need solid evidence. I need something that proves to me that it is not made in America, you know? And I don't have that proof, so I can't say anything on the matter. But I'm using, you know, I'm just using what ifs to kind of like cover my tracks, I suppose. But let's say, for instance, if it comes out that they've been made in China the whole entire time and they've been printing on there made in the USA, would there be any sort of repercussions from that? Like, for instance, like, could you go after them for false advertising? Could there be even a class action lawsuit or something like that because they've been ripping everyone off for that sort of thing? Do you think that could eventually be a situation that we encounter?
Mate, that company will be long gone by the time that shit happens, if that's the
exactly.
case.
That's the thing. Now they're immortal mods, you know what I mean? So
There you
who
go.
knows?
There's a bit more evidence there for you, Nick.
But still, it's all just speculative at this point. So I don't know. I like my grip. I think it's really expensive, even for American made. I mean, they tried to charge like Purge and TVL and, you know, very high prices for things, and I just don't understand why we haven't gotten any proof yet. You know what I mean? Like, why hasn't he come out and gone, yeah, no problem, here's a shop, boom, there it is. But I know this topic is kind of dead.
Right, next topic.
Yeah, any more questions? We're probably gonna go a little bit late with this one, and then we'll probably do an after show, right?
I don't know.
Not for me. I'm not doing an after show. I'm up too early tomorrow.
I might
Dawn's
not.
crack again.
Yeah,
What's that?
dawn's crack again.
What's that, Jay?
I might not.
Might not.
I've got shit that I need to sort out.
Fine. Well, let's do this. How can we all just go like 20 minutes late for this show?
Yeah, we'll go to a half past the hour if you like.
Oh,
All right.
Nice one. Cheers, Rich.
Fair enough.
Rich, can you... what was the question you was asking earlier about the Nick salts?
But don't ask me, I'm too high right now.
What strengths do you do your homebrew Nick salt range in?
Yeah.
I know you've got them in 3, 6, and obviously they go higher, but what are the actual strengths?
And can you send some to Jay?
Not the same without me anymore. That's right, Chris.
That's it. 3, 6, 12 and 18 they do.
Okay.
And that is still 3 for $9.99, isn't it, Rich?
We were watching the chat for his reply.
I know, it's like a 4-second delay plus time to type it out and all that.
Favourite
Yeah,
tube
yeah.
mix? John Art posted there. So, my favourite tube of all time has got to be the Mongrel. Boom.
Mongrel.
Yeah.
Who's asking what?
Favourite tube mech.
My favourite tube mech? Yeah, I'd say it is still the Mongrel, though I do like their Ripper as well.
Mate, I just carry this everywhere I go.
I could tell that from the first episode of Savs. You guys were just massive fans of that company.
Well, I've got 3 mongrels and 1 ripper.
I've got 3 mongrels, 1 pure line, and 1 ripper.
That's a tough question, actually, for me, because
But
I kind of...
sorry to cut you off there,
Go ahead.
Sorry, Jay. Yes, the Nick salts are still 3 for $9.99.
but without going off the subject, like, I do like the Dreamer. It's fucking amazing.
It's a good mod for cheap, you know? How can you go wrong there?
Yeah, go on. You may proceed, Nick. Thank you.
Oh, I have permission?
Yeah.
I've been granted?
Cheers.
Kushti.
I hope you done that.
Oh, man.
I've got to go and get me a drink.
So, yeah, for me, I'm a big fan of RigMod, or Vape Amp, rather. Vape Amp is different from RigMod now. RigMod is a separate entity.
Really?
Yes. Vape Amp, Vaping American-made products, produces the RigMods in the U.S., right? For their Chinese division, they have RigMod Worldwide. So that is the company that paired up with Tofo for this one here. It still has the classic rig on it. However, it is technically a different company. And they did that for full transparency. They didn't want people thinking that it was made in America. So they separated the two off. Now they have Rig Worldwide and Vape Amp. And it looks like they're not really doing too much on the home front right now because, you know, they can see where the market's going and whatnot. But as far as my all-time favorite mechs, I love my rigs. I have V1s, V2s, and a V3. I love my Kennedy mods. I have a Ruby and a Ruby 270. And I love those, especially because they're a one solid unit. They're one piece, no muss, no fuss. You have a full setup right there, and it's extremely hard-hitting. So at the end of the day, I'd probably say I'm a bigger fan of Kennedy mods than I am of RigMod. However, I've always been a fanboy of RigMod for some reason, or Vape Amp rather. And I wouldn't say a collector. I've got like 5 of them. So, I mean, if you call that a collection, then there. But you know, I just like them. They're my FDA-proof mods. You know, if all my other stuff breaks down and I can't get my hands on any other vape product, I will go to my mechs and just use those forever. Oh, God, this freaking thing shuts off. There we go. Just want to have a vape.
Yeah, no, I had the Rig V2.
Okay.
I did have that one.
Did you pair it with the Roughneck?
No, I did not.
See, that's the thing is, the rig mods are really meant to be paired with the Roughneck. Like, yeah, they made the little disc where you can put whatever you want on top of it. However, I just feel like it works best with their atomizer.
I did not actually like the Roughneck.
Now, that's the other thing is the Roughneck is not going to be for everyone. As far as a competition mod, it's great because it hits super duper hard, and with a simple build in it, it's awesome. Yeah. But any sort of complicated builds, like, you know, the really wide coils and that kind of thing, it's not the greatest out there. There are better atomizers for that. So it's like kind of a one task sort of mod, if that makes any sense. Throw a 20 gauge 5-wrap in there and you'll rip fat clouds all day long. Yeah. But as far as like the artsy coils goes, there's better things out there. Yeah. But their new one, their model, what is it? Model 44, I believe it's called.
41.
41, thank you. From RigMod Worldwide is really nice for the crazier coils. I know James Franklin has been showing his off all the time, and he loves that one. But it's FDA proof. At the end of the day, I can get my hands on Kanthal or Nichrome, no problem. And I can just get batteries, no problem. Yeah. And mech mods all the way for sustainability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do we have any more questions in chat? Let's see here. Let's see. Brass, black-coated dreamer. I love my black-coated brass dreamer as well, Michelle. but my coating is getting a little bit dinged up, so I'm trying to take it easy on it. You see any questions, Mike?
No. Richard is saying that the blackjack is brilliant for the licorice.
Yeah, I'm using the black right here, and this is good stuff.
And Michelle, I've just sent you a link to the website as well.
Have we seen the Zenith 3 by iJoy?
Zenith 3? Nope.
I have not seen that one yet. Is it on there? I'm assuming that's probably on their Instagram page.
I honestly have not used an iJoy product probably in about 3 years.
They're not bad. They're better than most, I'd say. I would put iJoy like one step ahead of like Smoke or Smock, however you want to pronounce it, and a little bit ahead of like Sigelli. I mean, a lot ahead of Sigelli. Sigelli's kind of not really producing much amazing stuff yet.
I was going to say, they've gone pretty quiet as well, haven't they, Sigelli?
I mean, they need to come out with something really, really good. And a lot of people are actually... is the Zenith the variable voltage one? I may have seen that one, if that's what I'm thinking of. Said, did not work, Jay. Is that true? I don't know.
Well, Jay's the best. Of course it's true.
Oh, great. Jay's mic is still hot.
What?
Interesting. Oh, it's... Did you route your audio through OBS directly?
I don't know.
Because if that's the case, then yeah, you weren't muted that entire time.
Woo!
I hope you didn't say anything terrible, because I couldn't hear you.
Where's that gone? There was a question there about an RDA.
Let's see.
A tease RDA or something?
Oh, that's mine. that's mine. Don't worry about that.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, they've been calling it the tease RDA because I've been teasing the crap out of them. I'm like,
Right, okay.
oh, guess what, guys? Oh, what would you recommend for a mod between a regulated mod and a mech mod? Well, at the end of the day, I always recommend regulated over mech because of the safety factor. Mm-hmm. If you are familiar with building coils and you know Ohm's law and you know what the difference is between a safe build and a not safe build, then there you go. But as far as just a generic statement, regulated because it's safer. Oh, yeah, that's true. Vandy Vape is bringing up the Bonza mech mod.
Yeah.
Jesus, Mike.
That don't the fucking green box was round J then.
Sorry, I always assume. Yeah. Let's see. What were we talking about? Regulated versus mech. People were asking about variable voltage. Mobro says he's a sucker for potentiometer mods, which are variable voltage.
Yep, I must admit, I do have the MVV.
Yeah, and those are going to be a big thing this year, I feel like, because after the V mod by Davpo. Oh, and someone asked earlier about a dual battery squonker. Davpo is coming out with Biker's squonker.
Yeah,
it's a dual battery.
And someone just said something about 30 mil RDAs.
More. No one's got a 30 mil coming out.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Well, I think the only 30 mil RDA I've actually used is the original Buddha. I think that was a 30.
I have...
Oh, hang on. No, I've used the Kate as well.
I've never used a 30 millimeter RDA. I think the Mason... I'd go after like the Mason because it just seems like it would be fun to build on. I've used a 28 millimeter Elite V2, but never a 30.
Let's have a look. Is it a 30 mil RDA?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So that's the original Buddha.
Nice.
Well, Buddha Zephyr, I should say.
Named after Mike.
Go fuck yourself.
Little Buddha.
And if anyone had any experience with the mod-defined Lyra, I have not.
That's Lyra.
Lyra, whatever. I'm sorry. Jeez.
Mate, that's actually a 28 as well. I thought that was a 30. Oh well.
So yeah, I really don't have a lot of experience with 30 mils because I've never really had mods that would fit 30 millimeter RDAs. I've never really had a lot of interest in them either, to be fair. Like, nah, not my thing.
Got the Rage en route. The Rage. What's the Rage?
The Rage?
Yeah.
This Rage
Is that that
Squonk?
squonk thing?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay, that's that regulated squonk thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Mobro just sent me a picture of, I'm assuming it's the Dovpo VV. Oh, that thing's gorgeous. Yeah, looks cool. Don't know if it's actually, like, you know, functional, but
You know,
Have to
I've
get
got,
my
a,
hands
I've got a Dovpo MVV.
oh, there you go. Let's see. Cannot be Buddha. Let's see. Mech's got the Rage and Root. Do you?
I don't.
Oh.
Joe's telling me that he's got the Rage en route to him.
Oh, right. Gotcha. Yeah, the Rage is nice. I think they're coming out with a firmware update for it too.
Okay.
Can't beat the Buddha.
The Hammer of God V4. Think it's 42700 mAh. Okay.
Let's see.
Does that mean it's got 42700 mAh batteries built into it?
Hammer of God before. Yeah. I think that's what he's talking about because the Hammer of God traditionally is a 4 battery mod.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it's
Or 4.
quad parallel, isn't it?
Yeah. I believe. Never owned one. What are our thoughts on the Sub-Ohm SZX? Never heard of it. Never really, I don't know, never heard anything about it, to be honest with you. Let's see. The Lyra was the one that always ran hot and arced during Jay's review. To know if it's fixed. Well, that's not good. Arcing's never good, and running hot isn't good at all.
Vegas Ale, except I get ignored at all the others. I didn't ignore you just there.
You're right there, Tubed in UK. You can't beat the V-Boy for an affordable 200 watt. There's mine right there.
Oh, everybody heard my shit come through.
Well, actually, this one would be another affordable 200 watt. It's so nice. It's so comfortable. Like, oh, it's so like smooth.
But it's not powered by Yeehee, is it?
No. Why is that powered by Yeehee?
Yes, it's got the SX500 chip in it.
Wow.
Hello,
All right.
Kim. What's going on?
I think it's the SX500.
Trying to go through chat as quick as possible here.
There you own it.
Nice one.
Yee.
I feel like Pioneer for You dropped the ball on their mods recently. They've been going downhill so fast, and it's unfortunate because they are also powered by Yeehee chips.
Yeah, they started going down there on the 4, didn't they?
Yeah, big time. Do you know of any wire companies that do 27 gauge and 36 gauge Nichrome 90 wire? Nichrome 90, oof.
Mad Rabbit.
Mad Rabbit.
90.
I don't think they do 27 gauge though.
Oh right.
So you can have one or the other. Because I know Twisted Messes does 27 gauge Nichrome 80, and I know Mad Rabbit does at least 28 gauge Nichrome 90, I believe. And they probably do 20. I know they do 26 as well because I've had some. Let's see. Chat is going so fast. Can't keep up.
Nick, Kim needs a favour. Putty, please. Putty,
There you go,
please.
vaping my bro. There's my MVV.
I know what they need. They need 50 milligram. And
It
Yeah.
has a leaking tank on the top.
Me too.
Yeah, I know. Everyone needs 50 milligram over there.
Screw your 50 milligram Nick salts, man.
Won't it get checked at customs though?
Fucking take the label off.
Take the label off. That's even sketchier.
Put the fucking Blaz label on it then.
Scratch out the 5 milligram. Let's see.
Yeah, but you're sending it. You're not sending it as just gift it.
Right.
You're not
But I
selling
don't know
it.
how it works over there.
Well, what happens is we send you the money, you buy it, send it as a gift.
Yeah. Fair enough. I'll have to. I don't even know what I have for 50. Personally, I don't have anything for 50 because.
Or you just bring a shitload with you when you come over.
Yeah, that's true. I could do that. Done it before. But, yeah, I vape 25 milligram Nick salts out of my pod systems and whatnot because 50 milligram is too much for me, man.
Mate, it fucked me up.
I know. Well,
It made a guy, like, my ex-worker in the shop, he dripped it. It made him drool and everything. Oh. And then he went back to drip it again.
Oh, man. Mobro says, how much would shipping cost for one of your merch shirts to the UK? I think it's something in the area of like $10 to $15. So probably about £10.
About £8, £9.
Yeah. So
That's not too
it's a little
sad.
bit pricey. But you can get a discount if you're a patron or a Cloud Crew member. So if you join either of one of those, then you can get a discount on the shirts. It'll help.
I don't think it was 50.
Oh, did you see that message we had in somewhere, Jay?
What?
I think it was in Posties group
What message?
from Carl Robinson.
No, enlighten me.
Basically, because it was his missus that went onto the Maypod on the Nick salts.
Yeah,
She was the one that lit the heat stick.
right.
Apparently, she's now got one of the squonk boxes on the way for the 20 milligram Nick salts.
Whoa.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I would say,
Good
yeah,
luck with
anything
that.
that's better than an IQOS, that's for sure.
Oh, definitely. Definitely, but effectively dripping 20 milligram salts. Fuck that.
Ooh.
If it keeps you off the stinkies, that's all that matters. And if
Mate.
it works,
Well, yeah.
Even I'm not that addicted to it.
You're like, fuck.
Frank,
Use the original salts junkie, man.
Well,
what, me?
No,
Oh,
Jay.
yeah.
cheers.
Nip salts. Oh my god, you guys. God, can you hear the dog going off? Jeez. Maybe
Tell your
not.
missus to be quiet, man.
Oh god. No comment.
I know that one aimed at me because it ain't my fucking dog, mate.
No, that was me. The dog alarm. Yeah. So Mobro says he's already a Cloud Crew member. So yeah, the links are in there. I'm gonna bump that post up again pretty soon here. But yeah, it'll take a few bucks off. Any more questions in chat? Let's see. Nick Salt Smuggler.
Apparently, Michelle was compared to Jay because she needs Nick salts now.
Well, look, I guess I started.
Don't even.
this-
Yeah.
No,
Just think,
I
think
started this.
wisely before you say, "Look what you've done, Jay." Nick.
Look, I took responsibility for it. Relax. But now you guys are all fiends. I mean, I came over with my Juul and I'm just like, yeah, it's a Juul, 50 milligram. They're like, what? And now look at you guys.
I've actually seen that one, Stu. The mode-defined Draco. You seen that one yet, Nick?
No, I've never heard of mod defined. I don't think.
You've never heard of mod-defined?
Not that I know of.
Really?
No, I'm sorry.
I barely review regulated mods and I've heard of them. Fuck me, where you been?
Look, I don't have any time to do any research aside from what I'm focused on right now. Look at all the products in front of me. I have to research all of these ones and test all of these ones. I don't have the time to go out and just sort through mods on websites like, oh, ooh, that one looks nice. I have to focus on my 8 different tanks and mods that I have to review right now.
Yes, Tubed in. I am interested in seeing the drop dead RDA.
I'll tell you what I'm interested in seeing.
The inside of your eyelids.
The the Bonza Mech.
Yeah, tell me about it. I will be getting one of them.
It looks nice. I've seen Bogan had it yesterday on Inside the Mines.
Yep. So I also want the Bonza 1.5 as well.
I'm interested in
I
that
believe he's going to do it as a kit.
Huh?
Still want me to go shop?
as well.
No,
You should.
Oh, what, you don't want to drink anymore?
No, I've got a bottle of water that I put in the freezer. Alright, see ya.
There you go.
Huh?
Richard Steed says mode
Yeah,
defined as a
nice one.
shoot off of Lost Vape.
I'm just going to banish me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, like I don't really follow the Lost Vape stuff or the,
Doing right now.
Yes, I am.
anything like that.
No, I'm not.
I don't know. I just, like I said, I just don't have the time to do it. Like I have all of these projects that I'm working on. I've got my channel to worry about. I've got a full-time job, and I've got, the side projects as well, like, designing my device and all that to deal with as well. So I've got a ton of stuff going on,
I don't need time to make.
But feel free if you want to tag me in posts or whatever on Instagram. I'm more than willing to look at it. I'll go, oh, okay, that's what they were talking about. Because I do check my Instagram and all that all the time. But I've been getting a little bit lazy with posting. Have I done a mouth to lung coil on Fresh Build Friday? I have. I actually did a mouth to lung Fuse Clapton not that long ago. You should check that one out. And I will be doing more, in fact. I'm planning on doing some like micro Claptons and stuff like that for mouth to lung devices.
Question for the panel. Why are people requesting non-hybrid mechs from manufacturers?
Why people what?
Requesting a non-hybrid mech. It's safer.
Yeah, that's the bottom line. People are starting to want mechs with a 510 pin.
Don't you get drop?
Minor, yeah.
Minor drop, yeah.
Depends on the coatings and the materials of the overall mod and everything, but you should get no more than, I'd say, what, 0.01?
0.01, 0.02.
Yeah, something like that.
It won't be a really noticeable drop.
Mm-hmm.
Not unless you've got a bit of equipment to plug the mod onto and test it. That's the only way you're going to notice the difference, to be honest.
You know what I would love, though? Because back in the day, like when I first started vaping, I saw all these gorgeous mechanical mods, and people were putting K-Funs on top of them.
Kicker switches, man.
Well, yeah, they had kick switches. They had like the little 1 penny fuses and whatnot, like to keep them safer.
Yep.
But I'm talking about the toppers. We have like the K-Fun people were putting on top. I think that is like a gorgeous looking setup. And imagine like a mouth to lung RDA or something like that, built 1.2 ohms, dripping Nick salts. That'd be a pretty interesting setup.
One thing I would like to see is more side-fire mechs coming out. I mean, obviously, recently, again, we've had the grip. A little while ago, we had the sci-fi from Vapor's Cloud come out.
Stan's got a cool one. It's a side-fire mech.
What was it? What was the name of that other one that was out a couple of years ago?
I don't know. The Dominus is
That's
cool.
the one. Dominus,
Yeah.
that's the one I was thinking of.
Dominus has a big following.
Yeah. Nice looking tubes as well.
How can we tell the wire we use is actually stainless, etc.? Are there any tests? Well, there was a big drama out recently about Kidney Puncher selling wire that wasn't Canthal or something like that. That they were selling Canthal as nichrome or something along those lines. There was a whole bunch of drama about it, and they had to clarify and run their tests on their wire. And apparently, it's all down to magnetism, because stainless steel is not magnetic. So you can run a magnet over your stainless steel wire, And if it attracts, then it's not actual stainless steel. Because like, you know, I have like earrings that are stainless steel, and they don't set off metal detectors or anything like that because it goes off of like magnetics. So there you go.
Yep. And someone, Dire Thing, is asking what killed tanks on mechs.
The hybrid connection.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I do quite regularly use an RTA on a mech tube.
And certain ones have extended pins.
Yep.
You know, if it's flat, if this, like this one here, it's flat, so you can't use that on a mechanical mod.
Yeah.
But if it has an extended 510 pin through the middle, then you're fine. And if even better, if it's wrapped, basically, if it's like surrounded by an insulator. So if the insulator comes out and then like that, like flat across the bottom of the connection, then it's safer.
Yep. I mean, I quite regularly, or I used to regularly use the Kylin on a mech tube, but I now quite regularly use the Kensei on a mech tube.
Yeah, Kylan and Kensei are some really nice tanks too.
Yeah.
But one thing you can set up is the RX Machina. This guy right here.
Yep.
If you want to use a mech with a
Yeah, well, that's got the 510 pin, ain't it?
right, yeah, exactly.
Fuck that.
Why?
I hate that.
Why?
It's the fucking. Oh, I don't know. It's just the idea of the button and oh mate, I don't like it.
Okay. Did you review it?
No, but like one of my pals has got one, and I looked at it and nah.
So the switch on the Machina is very much like the switch on the Hombre, whereas the actual button acts as like the battery sled. So you're pushing the
whole battery up, yeah. But that bit at the top's a bit. I don't know, it's a bit iffy.
So you weren't a mech user for, I mean, like ages ago, right?
Well,
I take it. You.
yeah, man, I got a Nemesis sitting up there.
So how did you not like that one?
What, the Nemesis?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to use it with a kicker on it. To be fair, back in the day.
Fair enough.
But
I remember the mechs that used to come out with the kick tube,
yeah, the little
You used to-
section.
the little addition. Yeah. Oh man, that's a throwback for you for sure.
One of the first ever mechs I had, you used to actually have to put a magnet on the bottom of the button or on the bottom of the battery to act as the button, and the magnet actually had a built-in fuse.
No kidding.
No. And
That's pretty cool.
that was the Smock Fury S when that first came out.
Good God, that feels like just ages ago nowadays. Now, actually, that brings up a good topic. Wow, yeah. Do you feel that like vape time is much quicker than like real time? For instance, like companies that come out with a new mod every single month or multiple mods a month, something that came out 6 months ago is considered old.
Oh, yeah, it's like the computer industry.
Right.
Like with graphics cards and motherboards and all that, it just moves so quick.
But technology doesn't even move that quickly.
I think mech, like, well, not mechs, like vape, yeah, vape time, it just moves so fucking fast.
The problem is with the companies that bring out the mods every 5 minutes, it means that the market is just A, saturated, and B, the mods seem to go in fashion.
Right.
So they bring something out, people see it, it's all shiny and new, and they think, yeah, I've got to have it, it's fashionable.
Are you wearing that, Nick?
Yeah.
Mike,
Mike's kind of going
you're
up
going
and
up and down, man.
Nothing
Really?
to do with me.
No, your audio's going really low then really high.
No idea.
I wonder if it has to do with automatically adjusting the microphone settings.
To his peak.
I think that's what it is.
Just having a look in my sound settings now.
See, it's
Go
done
to
again.
Zoom. Go to Zoom and go to audio.
Hang on.
Uncheck the box.
Hang on. Check that one.
Of course,
first.
we're 2 hours in and we have audio issues.
Yeah, no, that one's at 100%.
Just uncheck the box that says automatically adjust.
Hang on. Right, where have I got to go for that? There, in that one. Settings. Right. Audio. There we go.
Does anyone have an Amit 25?
Nope.
Okay, because Darren Rhodes is asking if he can use it on a Dreamer Mech.
How protruding is the 510?
Yeah, it has to be a significant, protruding 510 pin,
Yeah.
like, a
A
good
minimum of 1 millimeter protruding.
Yeah,
A minimum.
Yeah,
Anything under the 1 mil, hell no.
right,
You're just going
exactly.
to get a big bada boom in your hand and your face.
Yeah, not good. Not good.
You'll become another Allen. We
Is
don't
it-
want any more Allens. We've had enough Allens, thank you.
Is it Alan?
It was Allen that in this country that had the mod blow up in his face because he put a sub-ohm tank on it.
At the end of the day, it comes down to shop responsibility and personal responsibility. Learn about your gear before you use it,
Yep,
Ask questions.
I agree with that. And also, if you are buying a mech for the first time, I would suggest going to a shop and paying extra to get the knowledge rather than just buying it online.
Yep.
I second that notion.
And just learn as much as you can about battery safety and anything.
Damn it.
Battery safety and build safety.
I
But-
turn people away.
Yeah, so do I.
Right, I want a
tell-
Mech. So they say to me, right, I want a Mech. I say, okay, what do you know about Ohm's law? Oh, nothing. Mate, do some research, then come back. Like, I'll point them in the right direction. Watch YouTube videos, read up on about Ohm's law, about mech safety, battery safety and all that, and then when you've done that, and I'll ask you some questions when you come back, then I'll quite happily sell you one. But right now, ain't gonna happen. Okay then.
There you go. Sorted.
There you go. Bronco Monk says Amit is not mech safe.
There you go. There's your question answered. I always turn people away from mechs. They look in the mech case and they go, "Ooh, these are really cool looking. I want one of those. My friend has one." And I'm just like, "Yeah, but can you tell me Ohm's law?" And they go, "What's Ohm's law?" And I go, "Nope, you're not ready."
That's it.
You know,
I mean, I'm not being funny. If I worked in a vape shop and someone wanted to buy a mech, I would actually sit them down. I would make them do a build in front of me. And if that build was not up to what I consider a decent enough standard, it'd be right, you ain't ready for that.
right. Who says, "God damn it, Jay.
What's he done now?
God." I like how you're just doing this on the fly too. Like, oh, funny. You know, you're not allowed to do this. Oh, see what
Right.
you did.
Right fucking there, you shed-dwelling
See
motherfucker.
what you did.
That is
my
so
God.
Mike.
There's gonna be so many memes. Just wait for the memes. We're trying to have a serious conversation here.
I know.
Stu said you wouldn't buy a 50 cal rifle if you've never fired a gun. Bang on, absolutely.
Exactly.
Next level up says, is there a point where the ohms are too high rather than too low? I mean, yes and no. If you have a resistance that's too high, it's just not going to give you any sort of vapor production.
Exactly, but it won't make the battery go bang, will it?
No.
It's only when the ohms are too low that it'll go bang.
Right. So you got to find that happy little middle sweet spot. DB had a good comment there. Good comment. There you go. Spencer says, we still love you, Jay. We love your shed too.
I agree with that, JR Biker. There's a lot of shops out there that don't have the people behind the counter that know enough about mechs.
Yeah.
A lot of the staff that work in the vape shops around here are too young.
That's so unfortunate. Why would, you're not doing yourself any favors by employing those types of people. Like, yeah, they may fit the look for working at a vape shop or
Yep.
whatever, if there is even a look, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
But,
there's one company round here that basically hires people for the way they look, not the knowledge they've got.
yeah. See, I was hired based on my knowledge,
Yeah.
I was hired because, I had a little bit of a following at the time, and
So they took
you
a
know.
chance on you then, yeah?
But I know my stuff, man. At the end of the day, I could stand up and tell you all about Ohm's law, battery safety, and whatnot. So, why is that funny, Jay?
No, nothing. I was just thinking to myself,
Yeah,
I love you, Nick, man. Why would I
I
laugh
know.
at you?
I know. At the end of the day, it's all banter, right?
Less of the bromance.
Oh, we love you too, Grandad. Don't get fucking jealous.
It's only because the beard tickled you at Expo.
Oh, gosh. That's so fucking wrong on so many levels.
I don't even want to know about your sleeping arrangements, thank you.
Oh,
What
my
fucking
God.
sleeping? I couldn't fucking sleep because of that bastard.
Right, someone said what is considered too low. Well, for a start, it's all to do with your batteries,
Yeah.
what your batteries can handle, and then obviously your resistance is then governed by like the amps on the battery and how low that you can go. So
Yep.
like
I mean, the way I work out is you take your voltage of the battery at full charge, which is 4.2 normally. So you take 4.2 times your amperage of your battery. So say you're using a Samsung 25R, it's 4.2 times 25.
yeah, so no using like I wouldn't suggest using like Trustfire and eFest and all them batteries that are giving out dodgy names.
Trustfire. Oh my god.
Ultrafire, Trustfire, anything with the
Anything-
word fucking fire in, just don't trust full stop.
Exactly.
Bam.
Exactly.
Because that's what's liable to happen. But then your next point of call is Mooch, because he always puts up like the real. He tests the batteries and he gives you the real things on his Instagram. He's got posts up there all the time of all the new batteries that are coming out, and it will say what they're rated at, and then if they're right or wrong, they'll be green or red where he says the right figure, and that's always a good thing to go by.
And I'm going to link you guys to Mooch's page right now.
Yep. And Richard is it says, what is the next step or the in between from regulated to a mech? What step towards a mech? Personally, I would say something along the lines of the Luxotic.
Yeah, good
That-
shout.
That is a
Semi-regulated, isn't it?
it's classed as a mech, but it's got a MOSFET.
Yeah, anything
Yeah.
with a chip in it.
Yeah, it's basically, in a way, it is regulated because it will only fire at 100 watts.
It's not. It's more safety protected than regulated.
Yeah,
Or if you get a mod that has a bypass function, essentially you're using it like a mech, but it will still have the protections built in.
Yeah.
So I would go for something like that. And a lot of devices nowadays have a bypass function. Like the Rage Squonker has a bypass function,
Yep.
which is actually really nice.
The Nunchaku does as well.
yep.
Just throwing that out there.
It's safe. At the end of the day, it's safe.
Another one to look at, I would say, would be something that's parallel.
Yeah, parallel mech.
Yeah, don't go for series, obviously. Because
Well,
if you go for series, you will just end up with a bigger explosion.
Yeah, quicker.
But if you go for a parallel, you're getting effectively double the battery life out of what is run as a single battery mod. Effectively, because you can build down to your single battery ohms. So if you're using twin 25Rs, build to 0.123.
sorry,
Fuck you.
Conway.
I've got no colour of a fucking shed roof. I haven't got a
Conway
shed.
says at Mr. Shed. Sorry.
Fuck you, Nick.
Oh. Vaping with Mobro says Drip Tech TS or DS. Depends on what you want for battery life and or size. I mean, personally, I find the TS comfortable because I have, pretty big hands and I love the shape of the rouleau, and that's what it reminds me of. So I went for the TS. The DS is a couple bucks cheaper, and it has like a more elongated shape. And if you want to go for dual battery, go for that one. Sending me the answer to a question I had on Facebook the other day. All right, well, let's see what we got here. Wondering the other day why blackcurrant wasn't a thing in the States.
Exactly, Bill.
Too
Never
much
ever
sugar.
buy a series mech if you're new to mechs.
Oh God, no.
No.
That's what happened with the Noisy Cricket. Is they came out with something that was too cheap,
Yep.
well, too affordable, we'll say,
Yep.
and too accessible for anyone to buy, and people were using MXJO batteries in it, and they were blowing up left and right.
I didn't actually have them batteries, and I didn't actually blow mine up. The first time I built on the Noisy Cricket, because yes, it was my first mech as well,
Ooh.
I actually set fire to the RDA.
Good lord.
So
Was that your build, or
no, it was. I didn't actually do a wrong build or anything. The problem was I actually over tightened the RDA onto the mod,
gotcha? And
so it went into constant fire mode.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing flames coming out the RDA, so I just opened the window, threw it out, and shot a grenade.
Someone was walking by, coincidentally.
Yeah, the bloke who lives behind my house. He was walking down the alleyway.
Grenada!
I've just heard, "Oh shit!" and he's sprinted down the alley.
This bad guy Grenada!
So what ended up happening? Did it vent?
No, it didn't vent.
Really?
When I went back downstairs, or when I went downstairs to it in the garden, it was on the flower bed, and the RDA had gone out, and I just unscrewed the RDA and took the batteries out, and even the batteries were fine.
Tell me you threw those batteries out.
Of course, I threw those batteries out.
Okay.
After I used them one last time.
Yeah, jeez, they were probably discharged at 2 volts or something. God, you worry me, Mike. Sometimes I swear.
I did say it was my first ever mech.
I'm glad you're much better off now.
What a mech to be starting on.
Yep.
Right?
Oh,
man.
And I actually bought that back in the day when the Noisy Cricket was $24.99. I think I paid for it.
Did you buy that from a shop or did you get it online?
I bought it online,
Ah,
which is why I now say don't buy your first mech online. Go to a shop and
get knowledge.
learn.
Be quizzed and don't get pissed off or frustrated if they do quiz you. Because
Yeah.
if they are doing it, if they are quizzing you, this is the thing. They're doing it for your safety and
Exactly.
and like that's a good thing.
They're trying to get you to keep your teeth and half your face.
Bill Byrne says there's a mech squonker by Watofo with a fuse in it. Yes, that would be the nudge box. It's nice. It's nice. It's not great, you know. It's very plasticky, and mine has cracks in it. And I don't think I ever even dropped that thing, but there it is.
Yes, Redbeard Vapes, the TAC 21 did come out after the double barrel.
Yep, that's their 21700 version, or is it 21700? I believe it's 21700. Either way,
Pass on that, to be honest, because I've not used it.
I don't have one. Don't know.
No.
There you go. Vape and Irish, that's another thing. Or if they quiz you and refuse to sell it to you, don't get pissy. Go and learn more and then come back with the knowledge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I say it all the time. I point them all the time. I point them in our direction on our YouTube channels. I say, look, go and watch. Like, I'm a reviewer. Go and watch like the guys that I'm in the circle with. Watch some of their stuff. Mike's Mechs for the mech stuff. Go and watch Fresh Build Friday for like the coils, and then you'll see how intricate and our safety measures are taken, and then look up on all the other shit that you need to look up. I don't just say no, you don't know nothing, come back when you've learned. I point them in the right direction, because that would be a bit shitty. I would get pissy if someone done that to me, but you know.
Yeah, right. Just refuse a sale and move on. You know.
Yep. And another thing, use the mobile phone apps.
Yeah.
Ones like Steam Engine, although I personally don't like Steam Engine, I prefer Vape Tool.
Whatever you use.
You've got all your different wire types, even down to alien Claptons and things like that in there.
Round, flat, everything.
Yep. Ribbon wire, you know, you name it, it's in there. Just enter all your details that you want to do the build from, hit calculate, and it will tell you what ohms you're aiming for with how many wraps.
I equals V over R.
Yep. Well, it's almost that time, gentlemen. If Jay could figure out how to end the show, that is.
Huh.
You have to hit on the YouTube page, stop broadcast, and then OBS, stop broadcast. So, you want to go
It's a
around?
great app, Shane, isn't it, mate? It's a great app.
Vape tool, yeah.
I mean, it's good for anybody, any skill level builder. If you have any questions about the wire you're using, then there's an app for that.
Or, like, you
mean,
know, PM
yeah,
these guys, especially Mike, PM him. He'll tell you everything you need to know.
Yeah, I mean, quite regularly I get people like Nate Wilson contacting me from the Stu lot. He'll send me a message like he did the other day. I want to use this wire, and this wire, but I want to keep my ohms at the same sort of ohms as what I'm happy vaping at. How can I do that?
Right.
Straight on Vape Tool, enter the details he wanted, calculate. There you go. That's what you need.
Yeah,
There you
there's no after show tonight, but hopefully Are you around next week, Mike?
As far as I know at the moment, yes.
Nick?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so we'll hopefully all things going well. We'll have the show and the after show next week.
Yep.
And hopefully the call-in feature as well.
Yeah, and hopefully the call.
We'll work on that sometime during the week.
Yeah, if you're available to test it out, that is, because I can't do it on my own.
I can tomorrow.
Tomorrow when? Day?
Anytime. I'm free all day.
Oh my god, he's 3 all day.
Yeah, you caught me. Right.
Sweet.
So let's go around and say our goodbyes then.
That was Mike's.
Well, now you can't get away with it because it's got the big yellow square around you.
I know, right?
Who wants to start off?
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hopefully see you next week. Keep on vaping.
Short and sweet. Gotta like it. We don't have to present each other now. It's so much easier.
Go on then, say goodbye. So I'm still trying to figure out how to do this.
Right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Glad you like this new little format that we're working out here. And things are going to get bigger, better, and more awesome for the Super Awesome Vape Show in the future. Don't forget to subscribe. Click that little notification bell to alert you when we are going live. Check out the Facebook page. Check out the Instagram. We will be a little bit more engaged on those channels, those pages as well. So don't forget to check those out. Links are down there in the description below. Subscribe to everyone on the panel, Mike Smex and JLVC, and of course myself, Daily Vape TV. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week with another awesome episode. Jay, take it away.
Yay! Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in. It's been great as always, and yes, we will be back next week, and we'll do what we do best.
Yep.
So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and it's been awesome. And you're probably gonna get a picture of my desktop when I end this. So
We'll see.
there we go.
I'd just like to say, once I get another 65 subscribers, I will be doing a giveaway of a Vapors Cloud Triple X aluminium in the red and black camo.
Woo! And when
That will see me at the 1K subscribers.
And when I get the 1K subscribers, we have got a choice of 3 setups depending on what level that you're at, beginner, intermediate or advanced, but that'll be when I hit 1,000. So, yep, guys, cushty mush. See you later.
Laters, you lot.
Bye.
Boy.
Jay's got to look at one of 10 monitors.
One of 3, actually.